Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the design process. In the previous video, you learned how to create the creasing line. So what the creasing line basically means, it's the part that is going to be folded. So any part of the packaging die line that will be folded is your creasing line. Okay, so your bleed basically it's just to help the printers to be able to cut your packaging design perfectly. Okay, because sometimes if there's no bleed, they can cut into the artwork itself, but then with bleed, it's going to help prevent that particular problem. Basically, the die line itself is the overall layout of the packaging. Okay, so now let's see how to create this design. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to place, and then I'm going to place this maybe around here. Okay, so the first thing we will do, we're going to add a swatch. So I'm going to open my swatches. Okay, so there are a number of colors that I'm going to be introducing. So let's see. Let's duplicate this. All right, so let's start adding our colors. I'll select this. I'll pick a color from here. Pick a color from here. Then this other red color. Okay, so I believe we are done with, we can delete it now. We are done adding all the colors that we need, all our color style. So all I need to do is just to select all of this and then open up your swatch. I don't know why I closed it. Okay, so you can now, with all this selected, I can click on new swatch group. Then we can call it packaging colors. Okay, then click on OK. Interesting. You can see all your colors have been added. So now you can just delete this. Okay, so I'm going to close this too, and still have it locked. Select this selected. I'm going to pick this color. Okay, so let's turn on the creasing. So the creasing basically is going to act as a guide. So once we are done with our design, we're still going to turn it off. Okay, so I'm going to start with this big title right there. So I'll just simply come here and type. Okay, so I'll go with Playfair Display Bold. Yeah, go with that. I believe that's the font, the right font. So I'm going to place it around here. So the next thing I'll do is I'll duplicate it and just keep it aside in case I made a gaffe or a mistake. So now we can right click and convert it to an outline, and then I can come here, select this. Okay, so you can see what this will do. Okay, and then with this one selected, you can see what I can actually do with that. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is to create the shape using the pen tool. So I can just come right here. Let's go ahead, start creating the shape. Okay, so it doesn't matter basically how you start it. Okay, interesting thing is just get the shape right. Okay, so I'll come over here, around here. Okay, I'll hold on the Alt key and click around here so that I can bend it this way, position it like this. Hold on the Alt key, then bend it, then click this. Okay. All right, so I'm going to leave it that way. We're going to fix it. So I'm going to create yet another shape. Maybe this time around we can just change it to any color. Okay, so we can go ahead and start creating a shape. Okay, so can have this tool selected, select the shape builder, hold down the Alt key and get rid of it. Okay, so now it looks similar, but then we still have some work to do. So I can choose to use this tool here, which is the curvature tool, to just fine tune. Okay, so let's start with this. All right, so I think I can use this smooth tool. Have this selected, select the smooth tool. Okay, to just smoothen this. This looks better now. What about this side? Okay, good. Select this part, select the smooth tool. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to reposition our text. Hold on the shift tool, drag it this way. Okay, so I can double click this, and you can press X to cut, Control X to cut it, and then Control Shift V to paste in place. Okay, so that they can be separate. All right, so I'll quickly work on this one. Okay, so I'll simply duplicate this, scale it down, change the color to white. Snap that. Refer into this one here. Oops, the colors are changing at the same time. I know what to do. I think I will delete this. Just delete that. Let's create another one. So to fix this part, I'll select the pencil tool. I'll just create a new curve around here. Yeah. Bloom, I'm still recording. Me, I don't know what's wrong with you. You cannot talk with a small voice. All right, so the next one is to select this same tool here. So I think I need to convert it to outline. Yeah, create an outline so that we can use this tool on it. So let's try this. Okay, so nothing too special. I think this will suffice. So let's pick, let me just press the eyedropper to just pick this color. Okay, so that is it on that. So what I need to do here is I'm going to add this white part. To do that, I'm going to use the shape builder tool to just click here. Okay, so I'll select this and then go over to window, swatches, pick this. Okay, so send it to the back. Okay, so this will bring it forward. All right. So now I have this sound to create. So to do that, I'm going to go over to the star tool. Let's create the star. Then I'm going to increase the number of stars from here. Okay, if that's too much, you can just reduce it and then can okay, so I'll duplicate this and then I'm going to bend it out this way. Scale this down, position it around here. Scale this down some more. Okay, so select this tool, select the shape builder tool, get rid of this part, position it like this, and then we can now come over here to effects, go to blow, Gaussian blow, can increase the amount, click on OK. Okay, so you can basically see what we have. So if this is too much, you can go to appearance here, select Gaussian, you can still increase the amount to 6. Okay, so maybe if this is still too much, can scale it down. All right, then you can increase it. Okay, so send this to the back. Okay, so something like this is good. Okay, so I think we need to just brighten this part. To do that, I can create any shape at all. Position it here, around here, scale it down. Okay, so I'll come here, go to blow, So either I go to effect upon there, and then I'm going to write in this more. Okay, what does size will do? Position it like this. Okay, or maybe we can even scale it up. Scale it up, and then it means we're going to increase the blur amount. Okay, perfect. So you can see what we have. All right, so in the next video, we're going to be adding a number of gradients to both this and the label itself. All right, so with this, I'll see you guys in the next video.